What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So K&L Exterior Wash LLC from the Villages came down a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I helped him out with his trailer, sent me a video just recently, changed out exactly what I said. Guy couldn't even shoot like 15 feet, now shooting over a house, just because of things that I've taught him. This video, I'm going to give you some more information about me, and I'm going to give you some information about my what I used to do as to put all this together, why I try to watch out for a lot of you, okay? So, when you're building, you build off the pump. What is the pump asking for? How many amps? How far is it going to be away from the battery? You put them in the calculator. The calculator tells you exactly what gauge you should use for a 1% drop, right? So you get a 1% drop, you run the thicker wire, and the pump stays happy because whatever you have at the battery, the pump is seeing. When you run thinner wire, you create heat elements, and what's at the battery, the pump never sees. Okay, so that's why. Talking on a professional side though, when I used to build cars, amplifiers, put TVs in, so on and so forth, you got to know what you're installing, so you understand what wire you have to run to the battery to keep it running properly, right? It's just like your house. Would you run thin wire from the breaker through your walls into an outlet? I don't think you would. Why? Because it would catch on fire. Well, it's the same theory. It's just 12 volts. There's nothing different, guys. It's all the same thing. So when you run your numbers, it tells you by Ohm's law and what wire you should use. Can't change that. And if you're building them, right, and one goes on fire, somebody calls their insurance company and it's not built to specs, that opens a can of worms that you don't want. So when you're building, you can't just throw wire on products, is what I'm trying to teach you guys. It's the same as if I was building a car stereo system. That amp needs 3,000. If it puts out 3,000 RMS, I know I'm not running no 8 gauge or 4 gauge to this. I'm running way bigger wire to this amplifier, right? It's the same theory with a pump. You have to look at it the same way. It's just like if you go outside and use a saw. The saw runs great on 10 gauge wire, extension cord. But if you put a 16 gauge on it, it's going to run slower. Why? Because the power can't get from the outlet to the saw fast enough because it's choked up in thin wire. Okay? It's not about running 6 gauge, 8 gauge, or whatever to be right. It's we build to specs. So if you don't build the specs or over specs, the product will never run correctly and have problems. That's all I'm trying to teach you guys. So everybody I've taught, nothing but amazing feedback. Thank you for everything. I truly appreciate it. I build them to last, just like you should, especially the DIY guys. You guys should be building your stuff stout, so you never have to replace that wire again. It lasts as long as that trailer. If you're not, and you got to keep replacing wire, that's telling you that something's not right. Just so you know. If your wires are getting hot, gummy, same as on your pressure washing machines, you guys relocate them batteries further away and you're using 8 gauge wire on the positive and negative, like 10 feet away, you should do some research. That's not right. So it's only going to work for temporary. Yes, it works. People go, oh, it works. Correct, it works. It works today, it will work tomorrow, maybe next year. But in 2 years, it's going to start breaking down. Then we're going to have problems because the wire isn't built to last at a 1% drop. It's built for a 5 to 15% drop, which burns wire up. Hope that makes sense. Hopefully you guys are understanding more why I say it's not my way, guys. It's the Ohm's law way. You run the numbers, it tells you what you need. You want whatever's at the battery at the pump. Nothing, you're not asking for nothing more. You just want to see whatever the battery's got. I want to see at the pump, so the pump spins as fast as it can, and I have more spray time. Under 12 starts damage and pulls more amps, and that's when things burn up. Hopefully that helps you. Like I said, I'm here to help you, not to hurt you. Have a great night.